Greetings, I'm Ted Simpson, and welcome to this demonstration of using Cengage Unlimited, along with Practice Labs, to virtually unlimit student lab time. In this demonstration, I'll be showing you how easy it is for a student to create a Cengage account, access a MindTap course from an email link, and then use Practice Labs to create a vSphere data center. Well, let's get started. The first step in our process is to have the student create an account. They go to Cengage.com and then click on Create Account and hit Student. Then enter an email address that they'll be using as their account logon, well with other information that they need, including the location of their school. Once that's done, the account is created. The next step, the student goes to their email account and then accesses the email that contains the link to the course, in this case Digital Business Transformation. When they click on the link, it automatically takes them to their login page. At this point, they type their email address and password. They'll then see the Cengage Unlimited page with the course that we gave them access to. They can now register their access code, explore Unlimited, or in this case, continue to the course. Clicking Continue to the course brings us to the MindTap service agreement. We click Accept. Then we'll see the splash page with our course and book information. Close that. If you want to take a tour, but we'll skip the tour. Now we see the modules that have been selected for this course. In this case, we're going to go to Module 8, working with VMware vCenter. And we're going to do one of the activities here to create a data center. So we'll hit the Live Virtual Machine Lab link, and in this case going to Lab 8-2. And now the student would click to start the lab assignment, and this will launch the page that contains all the information as well as the lab setup. There's an introduction that explains the lab steps and what's going to be happening in addition to the different activities that are in the lab. There's also a lab diagram that shows the various devices and how they're logically connected. After reading the introduction page, the student can click Next, taking them to the first activity, in this case creating a new data center using the web client. Step 1 says that we need to start up all the virtual machines. To do this, just click on the little power on icon lower left, and you'll see all the machines will go to busy, meaning that they're starting. Just have to wait now for them all to turn green, at which point we can proceed to step 2, which tells us to scroll down to the page containing our virtual machine that we need to work with. On this virtual machine, we're going to be launching the vCenter web client, so we'll double click on the web client. And then going down to our step 4, we're going to enter the login information, including the administrator account and password, which is given to the student there on the instruction frame. They click Login, and this will proceed then to open the vCenter web client. Here, moving down to step 5, which says that we're supposed to double click on the hosts and clusters screen, which shows us our existing data centers, which in this case is just the London Center. To create a new data center, then in step 6, we go down and click the link to create a data center, then enter the name of this data center and click OK. The new data center then appears in the vSphere web client. The student now proceeds to the next activity by clicking Next. After completing the other activities in which they add servers, data stores, and network switches to the data center, Once the activities are completed, the student can close out from their web client. As shown here, we'll exit the web client. Now, to complete the entire lab, the student would log out of Practice Lab environment by clicking the little logout button on the lower right. It's important to complete all the activities in the lab prior to doing this, and that way the system will record that you have completed the lab. If not, you'll have to start over and go through the activities of that lab again. After closing out of Practice Lab, the students returned to their hands-on computing module page. At this time, we can log out of the module page, and that ends our session. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this presentation. If you have questions, please feel free to contact me or your Cengage sales representative. Until next time, may your semester be virtually unlimited.